I know I guess you guys are going to do pole vault relays, but what do you think about having all these big teams in for the national relays and the field events and everything?
I am so excited for this weekend and to have so many really big teams come in. Our indoor season, we have some big meets, Tyson, just some really big indoor meets that we have a lot of teams come to, but usually our outdoor meets are smaller and some smaller schools come, but usually not. We don't have a meet of this caliber at home during our outdoor season, so I'm just so excited to have some good vaulting competition, and it looks like we're gonna have some great weather. So I think some big bars will be jumped this weekend.
You guys didn't go to KU last weekend. Was that kind of weird? And what was it like having a train weekend? How'd that help prepare you for this coming weekend?
Yeah, I think Coach Compton, he talked to us last week about we were planning on going to KU, but then we decided not to just because both of us, me, Tori, and then Riley as well, we all have regional qualifying marks, so he really wanted to just spend last week training. They didn't have the best weather at Kansas, so just to take that weekend off and really prepare and get ready for this weekend and just have a good training week last week. I think it was to really prepare us for the level of competition this weekend and to really perform well in front of a home crowd.
Sounds like the weather's going to be pretty decent for a change. You're vaulting Saturday, right?
That's right. We vault Saturday at 5, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be high as 70, sunny.
Yes.
How excited are you about battling the wind and rain and lightning and thunder and whatever a couple weeks ago?
Yes, definitely. It looks like we're going to have sunny and 70, so coming off of our home meet 2 weekends ago where it was kind of okay weather at first, but as the competition went on and by the time that Tor and I really started jumping and when it got to the higher bars, it got cloudy and it started drizzling, and by the time we were finished, it was raining. So to have some good weather is really exciting, and we're just really hoping to put up a good mark and perform well for our fans here at home.
The same weekend as Penn and Drake. The coaches have talked about they want to make this a real like a big college meet, because those meets tend to maybe favor the pros or the high schools. And how excited would you be to maybe be a part of an inaugural event that could maybe gain some traction and become a major event, in the years to come?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool just to kind of host such a big event, and they said it could replace like a Penn Relays in that level of competition and just that event. So to bring something like that here and to be a part of it all, and it's just so awesome to have that level here. And get to compete against the best here at home, when usually we have a lot of smaller meets at our place, leading up to the competition or the championship season. So to have that here at home is pretty exciting, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
As you're approaching the postseason, having this level of competition, what does that do for you?
It prepares us going into SECs and into nationals, really. Tor and I, we've only competed at really 2 meets, and 2 weeks ago it was can hardly count that just because of the weather. So we've really only had one good competition at Texas so far this year, and so to have that next level of competition, competing against really the nation's best vaulters, it just sets the tone going into SECs and prepares us for that same level at the national championship.